Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer and author, Professor rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Today, I will talk about transit, the most neglected topic, the most undesired topic for Professor Mahapatra is transit. But I will tell you because I am feeling like saying you something that you must be aware of in the era of over-focusing the transit. Now, if you open the YouTube, you will see that Saturn in Pisces, this is going to happen, that is going to happen. So, primarily, we are scared, or it is made to scare us. Transit of two planets. They are Saturn, second is Rahu. Fortunately or unfortunately, I do not know for fortunately whom and unfortunately for whom, you can decide that. That transit period is very long. So Saturn, Rahu and Ketu, because it is 2.5 years and 1.5 years approximately to cover one Rasi, three nakshatra, whatever that may be. So that transit is mostly known as malefic, not known as said to be. It's mostly said to be malefic, which is definitely wrong because the temporal role of the planets, the placement of the planets in the Navamsha are the deciding factor how the respective planets is going to give its result. Saturn can give you excellent result, Rahu also that. But that is known as transit. You know, when you see a product and you go on tracking it, it is in transit. So unless and until Dasa has not arrived, it is not going to deliver the result, and the transit has no role. But anyway, my topic was to say about two other planets you should be more scared of compared to Saturn and Rahu. So, sir, what? Even from Saturn and Rahu, you have got more malefic planets from which where the transit should be worried? Yes. So, there are two other planets which are variable for Mr. X and Miss Y. Those two planets are lords of 64th Navamsha and 22nd Drekkana. Lords of 64th Navamsha and 22nd Drekkana. Both these two houses are located in the 8th house of a horoscope. 64th Navamsha falls in the 8th house in a chart. 22nd Drekkana also falls in the 8th house in a chart. But to know their lord, you need to visit the Navamsha and the Drekkana chart. So the 4th house from Lagna, normally classic says 4th house from Moon also, is taken as 64th Navamsha. Though personally I mostly consider Lagna because we consider Lagna in the D1. So it is the 64th Navamsha and the 8th house in the Drekkana chart. But the lord of that is lord of the 22nd Drekkana. Suppose your 4th house in the Navamsha is Pisces. So Jupiter is the lord of your 64th Navamsha and Drekkana it is come Taurus. So Venus is the lord of your 22nd Drekkana. See, two benefic planets become malefic. For you. When? When they will transit over the natal 8th house. So being Jupiter is the lord of your 64th Navamsha, Venus being the lord of your 22nd Drekkana, excellent benefit. I even do not know what is their lordship in the chart. irrespective of their lordship in the chart. Of course, dasha should be there. Dasha should be there. It's not like it is in the dasha of Mercury, and Mercury. We are giving the transit level. No, in Mercury also in the Sukshma Prana, when the Jupiter and Venus they are arriving and the transit is going on. Jupiter transit, I understand, it is 1 year. But what about Venus transit? 1 month. So anyway, so Jupiter and Venus, they are combinedly transiting over your eighth house. They are going to give you bad result, and especially when they are just over the respective Dakshana. Suppose this is 22nd Dakshana, the first 10 degree of the eighth house, and 64th Navamsha is the first 10 degree of the eighth house. So it is falling under the first 10 degree of the eighth house, which is said to be really malefic. So when the Jupiter is entering the eighth house, when Venus is entering the, so it is take it first 3 months for Jupiter, 3 to 4 months for Jupiter, and uh, 10 days for Venus. Things are going to be huddle up for you. What if the Dasa is also supported by them? Well, if they are Jupiter and definitely if Jupiter is good, then Venus is not. So Venus, Jupiter, they are the anti properties. So take example, Jupiter is good for you, but not Venus. You are one this ascendant of this Scorpio ascendant. So uh, Jupiter is now being good for you, and your eighth house is Gemini. So in the Gemini 10 degree, when Jupiter will start transiting, if Jupiter is your 64th Navamsha Lord, if Venus is your 22nd Dakshana Lord, or vice versa, whatever you take, then the problem will arise. What about the problem? What the scriptures is saying? Extreme physical and mental turmoil. In extreme case, maybe death, longevity you have to take. The dasa of the planet you have to consider. So late is actually extreme, but it is physical and mental element. If you refer to Jataka Parijata, it is physical and mental element, which will be very severe for you. Maybe accident, maybe. Sir, why it happened? Saturn is not Sadasati. Saturn is transiting over my 10th house. It is good. But Dasa is also good. But why did it happen? Yes, I was saying something. Jupiter, suppose it is also the lord of your fifth house lord, fifth lord here for the Scorpio. So Jupiter will deliver bad result, though not as expected, because it's also the lord of the fifth in the D1. If it is also the lord of the 64th Navams, also it is bad. So you will not get very bad result, but till you will get. You will say, sir, my Jupiter Dasa is going on for this transit. So remember, I'm talking of the transit over the eighth house. Eighth house from Lagna. So please consider the 64th Navamsa and 22nd Dakshana from Lagna. It is considered. Technically, it is considered. But I do not know why classics like Phaladipika are saying that you consider it from moon. The fourth house from moon in the Navamsa chart is it's not. It's the fourth house in the Navamsa chart is the lord of the 64th Navamsa, and the eighth house in the Drekkana chart is the lord of the 22nd Dakshana. So if you are taking, then please do look for their transit. They are going to give extreme result. I must say one reference, Scaling Human Lives, written by Professor Nimai Banerjee, who is also one astrologer, is no more the founder of the Planets and Forecast magazine. There he has mentioned one very good proposition that transit of Jupiter in the eighth house can lead to death. And 5 years down the line, I did not understand that. Now I'm saying yes, it is possible. If you are talking of this 22nd Dakshana and 64th Navamsa, it is. But other things should be given in, should be taken into account. So please look for the planets who are the Lord of your 64th Navamsa and 22nd Dakshana, and see whether they're transiting over at 8th house or not. If they're internal planets, say it's Mercury, Venus, then you see they're very fast transiting. So they may be getting trouble. In every year, you are getting trouble if Mercury and Venus they are. Had it been the outer planets, say Jupiter, Saturn, then you are very lucky to not to have their transit. But if they are the inner planets, say it is Mercury and Venus, then uh, when they are becoming your Kharesha, they are known as Kharesha in the classical scripture. So their transit over the 8th house is going to be problematic, even the Dasha is not completely supporting. What if the Dasha is supporting? It's a problem then. So if the if your house lord's dasa is going, if your lord of the 8th lord's house dasa is going, if the 8th and if the lord of the 26, 60, 22nd Dextrana dasa is going, 64th Navamsa dasa is going, and they are transiting over the 8th house, problem. Well, if they are posited well in the Navamsa also, again the chance of problem is reducing. Very same thing. So your bad karma is getting nullified by your good karma. That is what the chart is indicating. So I have to say that how much bad karma you are going to have this here, and how it is getting negated. Suppose you have got a good karma also, and how it is getting better. So it is your karmic balance can be seen by a planet. Something, some fifth lord, why it is becoming your 22nd Rakshana lord? Because it is saying that even if it is fifth lord, you are carrying some purva punya, some purva papa is also carried forward. That is why it is simultaneously became the 22nd lord of the Drakshana, but 22nd Drakshana law. So this is very easy. The prediction is like it is not, it will not expected to be good as it is expected. So that is known as badhaka. So something will be obstructed. You are expecting 100% result, but you will get 70% result. But what if the same planet is becoming the 64th Navamsa Lord and 22nd External Lord? Extremely bad. What if the same planet is also becoming the 12th Lord in your house? Extremely bad. You just think that this is a severe curse, which is even more curseful than this Pitrusapa and other thing is on you, and you be careful of that planet, even if that planet is Jupiter or Venus. Are you getting my point? So do not be scared of Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, the long transiting planet. This is being a very good trick by the spoofs to see that, oh no, you have gone this Sadhya, so 7.5 years you do this puja and all the things. Now you are blocked for 7.5 years for their income. Hmm. But I am not saying that Saturn transit is always good, but this is the case. But why not even the Venus and Mercury transit can be bad, extremely bad, provided they are owning the house of your 64th Navamsa and 22nd Lakshana, and you also see whether they are owning any malefic houses in the D1. What if they are also in the Vyamsa? What if they are also in the Siddhamsa? That means in the house of the, in the Navamsa of the 8th house. The planet is making extremely bad for you, and it will give very extremely bad result, and specifically in the fast 10 degree of 8th house. So if it is Venus or Mercury, be careful of the first 10 days transit. If Dasa is not absolutely not there, well, I'm saying simultaneously, Dasa is there, Maleficence is there, you will get more Malefic. If it is Dasa is not supporting, the planet is saying to be good at other places also. Say in the D1, in the D9, it has moved. No, moved to. It's the Lord of the 64th Navamsa, but moved to a good Navamsa. Okay, so the Rashi of the 64th Navamsa, for example, it's a Pisces, it is Kanya, fourth. But it has moved to the Navamsa of no, Lagna. That is, if the Lagna is Scorpio, it is in the Scorpio. So Lagnamsa. So anyway, if the planet in the D1 is moving to this Dharma Trikona Navamsa, it is saying it is good. So you have to match, you have to balance that how the this planet is it's really getting highly malefic, though it is appeared to be, or it is really malefic, even if it is appeared to be. So you just see the maleficent and beneficent, placements and other things in the chart D1 and D9. Then you see that how they are going to be found, they are going to behave for you. They can behave extremely bad if you are unlucky enough, especially in their transit. So I hope you understand. So from nowadays, you start fearing the Lord of your 64th Navamsha and 22nd Dakshan and their transit. Look for the Dasa transit over the 8th house, or especially in the first direction of the 8th house. Okay, but till then, extending it a little bit more. It's a very specifically fast direction, but you can extend the whole 8th house also. But basically, it will fluctuate in the first 8th direction. If all are bad, then very benefic planet can give you very ridiculous, unexpected, and bad result too. Okay, so my idea is not to scare you. I know you will not pay me for my consultation. Neither I'm inviting you for that. I'm just putting astrological facts before you. So there is no need to be scared of the Saturn and Rahu. Rather, you should be scareful of the planets which are indicating your bad karma. It's no planets itself, they are not bad or good, which they are indicating your bad karma. They may have very irrationally, very malefic way. Even their natural properties is natural benefic. Uh, if only if they are indicating your bad karma. So please look for the transit of these two house lords in future. If you are finding things are not happening in correct fashion, I hope you enjoy the video. Finally, my suggestion: if you look for the consultation, please go to the website. Uh, there are consultation are mentioned: one-time consultation, a lifetime consultation, emergency consultation, whichever is suitable to you. Please make the payment there and then come to me. If you are not comfortable, do not WhatsApp me and ask things here and there. This is highly disturbing. Two, if you like my channel, please think of supporting my channel by donation as far as your wish, your capabilities, and respecting my knowledge and dedication towards Jyotisha and spreading the knowledge by YouTube. Third, if you are really an amateur are not at all serious about astrology, learning astrology here and there, my videos are not for you. So please do not make comment under the comment section. I make videos for very serious astro seekers who are serious astro students, astro researchers, or even part-time astrologer now planning to move to astrology on a full-time basis, because astrology demands your lifetime dedication. At least it's your astrologer means definitely you have done astrology in your past life. Once an astrologer, always an astrologer. Once a hawk, once an eagle, always an eagle. It's like that. There is a very good novel on this, but uh, that's my request. Anyway, this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.